Steve Dotto here. Thanks for joining me today. Today's something a little bit different. We are going to do a virtual software unboxing. Now, I don't have the software in a box, but I've been waiting forever for this piece of software. This is the app here. I first heard about it, I don't know, a while back now. It's called Mailbox. It's an iOS app, and it's supposed to revolutionize the way we use email on our handheld devices. It sounds fantastic. I looked it up, got really excited about it, and so I decided I would download it and try it out because it's just supposed to be the best email client ever. And I can actually remember exactly when it was I downloaded or I started to download this app. It was February 13th or so. I was in Toronto. I was there for the launch of, ironically, the BlackBerry. And it is now well into March, and March 22nd, so over a month and a half later. And the cool thing about this app, I think it was a brilliant bit of marketing that they did, is you applied to download it, and then they put you in a waiting list, and you would go to the app, and there was this countdown timer. And I was something like 760,000th in line when I first started to use it, or when I first installed it. And it's just today, I just got a text that it is ready for me to actually upload it or to actually start to use Mailbox. And I thought, if I've waited this long for it, this is a momentous moment. I should perhaps share this with all of us. Now, since I started to download this app, the company got sold for something like $400 million or something to Dropbox. It's just a massive sale. So it's, and it says it's now available for iPhone and Gmail. I'm going to have to check out the Gmail side because I've been playing with Gmail a lot lately. But now we have iPhone ready to use. So I thought I would share that with you. Now you're going to have to bear with me. I'm going to kind of be puzzling my way through the app together. So you see there it is right there in the, where is it? Right there, Mailbox. And I'm going to tap on Mailbox. It says welcome to Mailbox. And it says add my Gmail account. So I guess that's, now I have my Gmail account set up so that it's my main email account. So all of my pop email from my business account flows into it. So this could be really interesting. I'm going to get you to avert your eyes while I put in my personal contact information here. Oh, look at that. And my password is the same as everybody else's password. It's ... And now let's sign in. Mailbox is requesting permission to view and manage my email. I say yes. To view my email address. I say yes. To manage my contacts. I say yes. To know who you are on Google Plus. And Google, well, Google Plus, nobody knows who I am because nobody uses it even when I'm there. Perform these operations when I'm not using the application. Yes. So I now have to allow access. It's a big step. You see me taking it. It is, it's momentous. Wow, I don't think I have ever waited this long for anything since I was a little kid. Welcome to Mailbox. Now, there are 5 zones in Mailbox. You swipe messages to move between them. It's kind of a getting things done philosophy, Dave Allen's GTD, where you, as each email comes in, you deal with it immediately when it comes in. So you basically want to have as small an inbox as possible. We talk about this a lot in our productivity seminar. So it's a philosophy and a concept that I certainly agree with. So I'm going to swipe right to archive. Archive, so that's good. So I'll swipe right to archive. Great job. Great job, Steve. Next, I can access my archived from the navigation bar in my All Mail and folder in Gmail, which is the same as your Gmail convention. If you want to see all of your archived mail, you have to go in the sidebar and you have to find All Mail. So that works just fine. Next is a long swipe to the right to trash it. So swiping it further. Nicely done. A long swipe takes it through skip zones, makes the app to skip zones, and the trash can be found in the drawer. Okay. It's very encouraging. Swipe left for later. Okay, so if it's something that I want to snooze, so it's going to return in my mailbox at a time you choose. It's kind of boomeranging it back in. Then pick a snooze. Tap on the coffee cup. The email will return in mailbox tomorrow morning. Hey, well, that's interesting. Where's my coffee cup there? I don't see the coffee cup. Do you see the coffee cup? Tap the coffee cup. Oh, it's the yellow one. I don't see it. They don't allow for my eyesight, which is not so good. Okay, all items can find in the later zone in a folder called later. Okay, so we have these 5 zones. A long swipe to the left for lists. Okay, now I'm going to do a long Swipe. It's to read, to watch, or to buy. Add it to a list. I hope this list is editable. Okay. I'll say to read. You added it to a list. In the app, you can find your lists in the drawer. I'm going to be using the drawer a lot, it looks like. In Gmail, they'll be under the mailbox label. So anything we do within this app here gets reflected in Gmail in a similar space. So it's in under the mailbox label because Mailbox is creating a label, a custom label for me within Gmail. This makes sense. This is starting to make sense. Excuse me. And use the badge to focus. Focus. We need focus. Your badge counts total conversations, not unread messages in your inbox, for the stuff you need to focus on now and send the rest to archive later. So, okay. There it is. So there is it sitting in, it's basically my Gmail account. And it is bringing in, it looks like it's bringing in all of my conversations. And so here, I was talking to some buddies, and I want to change, I'd like access to my contacts, yes. Sorry, I think I double tapped on things there. So let's go back to that message, and let's see if we can do this again. Let's go back to Mailbox, and let's open the message. Okay, so I've looked at it. It would be 1:30 would be fine. That would be better, if that would be better. Okay, so now I've got, along the top, I've got the same items. So when you're in the email itself, the navigation bar at the top would appear to give us the same options of putting it into a list, having it kind of return to our inbox tomorrow morning. Let's just see if that happens. Yes, the same idea. So if this is going to return tomorrow to my inbox, so the same swiping motions when we're in an email allow us to manage it into delete it or to archive it. Archive, which would be the check, and delete, which would be the X. Okay, so those same processes happen by swiping motion here when I'm in the kind of list view, and when you're in the actual email view, it allows you to It allows you to select it from the top menus, and that seems to be it. And they mentioned this drawer. Let me see if I can see the drawer. Can I get into the drawer? Where do I find the drawer? Oh, maybe the drawer is what they're talking about in Gmail itself. I'm going to take a pause. I'm going to open up my Gmail account and see how it's changed as a result of this. So let me see just where I've got Gmail open right now. I've got it open in Chrome, I believe. So let me pop it open, and let's just jump into Steve's Gmail here and have a look. Okay, now within Gmail, what I'm expecting to see is a few new items within Gmail that reflect what's happening within Mailbox. And there it is. Yes, indeed. See, there's the Mailbox. I guess they called it a drawer, but there's the Mailbox label, which has any of the items that came from Mailbox. Tips for using Mailbox in Gmail. So there it is there. So in a nutshell, let me just, I'm going to cut it off now because I think we spent enough time in this. But the bottom line is Mailbox looks like it's mainly a Gmail type client. Wake up there. Get out of the way, cat. Mainly a Gmail client. And through a few different gesturing, swiping to the right, a short swipe, archives something, a long swipe, throws it out, a swipe to the right, a short swipe, makes it boomerang or return back into your email. It's like deferring it for later. And a long swipe puts it into a list where you can then deal with it. And so that's the main deal. So as you browse through your email, just monitoring it on your phone, I guess the idea is by monitoring it, you'll be able to keep ahead of the flood of email that you receive on your desktop and have a lot of the stuff already in process, having determined its process as you go ahead. I'm going to give it a shot. We'll do a follow-up email in a couple of weeks. Maybe I'll make it 6 weeks, which is how long it took to get the darn thing in my inbox. It seems like a lot. It seems like a long time to wait. I do like it. I do like the getting things done philosophy. I hope you found this little video useful. It's not our usual fare. I don't usually kind of go on a voyage of discovery with you, but I think it was fun, and certainly since we waited so long, I didn't want to have to learn it and then do a video. If you found this video useful, please give us a like, and don't forget you can subscribe to all of our videos. We do all how-to and productivity videos here at Dottotech. I'm Steve Dotto. Thanks for spending time with me today.